Hey everyone, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution Challenge Mode on Isla Muerta East. We're picking up a little bit after where we left off. Let's see, I know I've got some Triceratops ready. I've done a few contracts. And we did have our first tornado. It came through this way. It took out this fence here and this one, but nothing really escaped. So I just wanted to cut some of the kind of slow island progression stuff in between, but I believe I have another power station now. I have some more upgrades. As you can see, we are researching Iguanodon and Baryonyx.
I've reported your success.
And I've gotten several more contracts done, including one of them was to build a viewing platform, so I think I talked about this in the last one. The middle exhibit is visible from this viewing platform right here. So I thought that was kind of neat how that looks. But anyway, let's release some dinosaurs.
It's a balancing act, I get it, we all do. My point is, you need to provide the right amount of space for your dinosaurs. This small enclosure ain't cutting it. I see you've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
Or forever. I think I don't remember if I had 3 Ceratosaurus, but now we have a third one, the Hercules. And I'm pretty sure I released at least a couple more Chungkingosaurus in here. So once Triceratops gets in this enclosure, we'll close this gate up. Let's get rid of that 2-star contract. Speaking of contracts, I don't know if I'll showcase this in a video, but one of you commented a really neat trick that you can utilize in challenge mode, where let's say you're getting really bad contracts like we did in part 1. What you can do is when the choose contract screen comes up, you can actually save the game and keep reloading from that point until you get a contract that you like. So it's cumbersome and would take a while, but it basically would ensure that you can kind of hand pick all of your contracts. So what I would do is when this screen comes up, I will just go to here and save. And then I would load that save, and it should pop up right here. And then from here, I can pick my contract, and if I like it, I just continue on, and if I don't like it, I reload the save. So, pretty neat idea. Thank you very much for sharing that.
This contract enhances our ability to do so.
Dead dinosaur. Is that our first? Oh no, it's our Ceratosaurus is still fine.
And now we reach the inevitable. Life begets death. But here's the question that you got to ask yourself. Was this avoidable? The answer? Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
As you can see, also we have another dig team. I believe I also have another research team as well. I have all the diseases researched. Iguanodon is almost done. Let's grab these power station upgrades. And Chungkingosaurus is ready, so let's get a couple of those going. So this all seems pretty Let me check my management view. Everything seems fine as far as placement goes. So like this shopping center is not too far away from this one here, thankfully, and that's always annoying when it's a little too far away. And I should be able to put more shopping and more hotels all around this area.
Welcome back.
And then, like we talked about before, this middle chunk here is going to be our sauropod / maybe one other enclosure safari zone. And then we're going to repeat this exact same layout in this corner over here. And that should be more than enough to get us to 5 stars.
Business is good, but it can always be better. Consider this contract.
How can all these wondrous exhibits not be worth a little risk? Or more than a little? It's why we get on a plane, right? You know, it can't possibly happen to us, we tell ourselves. It's funny how the ones that it does happen to tell themselves the same thing.
I haven't heard that one in a while. Okay, our Chungkingosaurus are ready. Let's get them into the park. We've added 2 new species already.
I know this one. An herbivore called Chungkingosaurus.
Possibly
Can you guess
one of the
where it was first
cutest
found?
dinosaurs in
Don't
the
tell me
game.
scientists don't have a sense of humor.
As you can see, our genome, our minerals are coming in clutch for our money again. So anyway, I was hoping to add Chungkingosaurus, Triceratops, and Dilophosaurus in this episode. And if I do it properly, that should be enough to get us to 2 stars, maybe. I might also need Sinoceratops, potentially, to get to 2 stars, but we'll see.
One exhibit and feeding time show at a time. This genome thing is solid work. Way to push home.
Our Chunkingosauruses are happy, but we can have some more of them.
When I was younger, I prayed for opportunities like the one that just crossed my desk. Take that as a hint.
23 defense. Okay. Might as well modify this one a little more with some lifespan. Because, yeah, we do have this. Success rate 2.0 is something I'll research soon, too. If I extract this one, it should just finish off the genome, and I can just sell this one, so that's what we'll do. The way that the percentages work in this game is a little funky sometimes. It seems like if you are 4% away from completing a genome, a 3-star fossil will do it for you. Alright, we'll just take care of this one ourselves real quick. Hopefully it's not going to spread like wildfire, because that seems to be the theme of Jurassic difficulty challenge mode sometimes. Thankfully it's an easier to hit target. Okay, that was the bracken poisoning. That's the Chungkingosaurus susceptible disease.
This might not be great art, but I like it.
Okay, we're gonna release this modified Chungkingosaurus.
Don't treat them that way.
And we'll get that security contract done. We'll get more than one of them done, actually.
Like some of our dinos, you have the instincts of a hunter.
So anyway, kind of what I'm planning on here is this is going to be our Stegosaur area with Chungkingosaurus and Huangosaurus. This will be our Ceratopsid area. This will be our Ceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus enclosure. I'll probably expand this a little more over this way just to give them more room. And over here, I always like to showcase the dinosaurs that we're getting the new skins for, so we'll probably have a Pachycephalosaurus and Ankylosaurus enclosure. I always like to include those two together. Then this one here can be like a large carnivore with Troodon. And then this last third one over here can be, maybe that'll be a Baryonyx and some other dinosaur.
This contract can really help our bottom
Sell a Ceratosaurus. Well, how old is Krampus? We might be able to just sell Krampus.
Then I don't know what that would be.
Selling our first dinosaur, Dr. Wu would be proud of our cold-heartedness. Which one?
I'm not telling you to take this next contract, but only a fool would pass up this deal.
Everyone knows we do this for money. I'm just upfront about it. No apologies.
Sorry, Krampus. Hopefully, Dr. Wu and Isaac's investors will take good care of you. Okay, we got a storm incoming, so we're gonna release this Chungkingosaurus, and we're gonna activate emergency mode. Let's see what we get. Okay, tornado over here.
The way you handled that dinosaur sales contract was a thing of beauty.
Don't remind me, Isaac. I'm still sad about saying goodbye to Columbus. Alright, we need to restore power ASAP. That's Also, I'm sure maybe you all have heard, but supposedly there is at least 3 more DLCs on the way for this game. I'm sure one of them, or maybe even 2 of them, but I'm sure one of them is just another dinosaur pack. But at least one of them is probably another fairly large-sized DLC. I know a lot of people, including myself, are hoping for the 1993 themed expansion with maybe some new buildings and appearance things, I guess. Let's get rid of you. Okay, not bad at all. That was a fairly calm storm, all things considered. Let's just do a quick check on everybody. Alright. All of our dinosaurs have wandered into the hatchery zone, unfortunately, so I have to wait for them to clear out.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division, and can help you as well.
We apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our
Okay, so we do have 100% Triceratops, so we're going to do a couple of those. We'll have some arid ones. I kind of like to use a different cosmetic to signify, like, different versions, quote-unquote, of the dinosaurs. Or, like, different upgraded versions, I guess, if that makes sense. In the original book, they had, like, each one had like a code number that signified what version of it the dinosaur was, like how much it had been updated since, because they were basically not waiting for 100% genome. They were just like, well, let's see if we can make it, and if it turns into a dinosaur, then great. So, like, they were constantly upgrading the dinosaur genomes. Dilophosaurus is at 100% also. So once Triceratops is done, we will start getting some Dilophosaurus in here. But speaking of that, I always feel a lot better when we have at least the heavy steel fences, so I'm going to research that next. Let's take a second to expand this exhibit a little bit, just because there's going to be... This exhibit here will probably have the most amount of dinosaurs, so I might as well make it as big as I can manage. Flatten out this area so it's nice and easy for the gate to be placed down. I think it might be a good idea to move this viewing gallery over just a tad. So let's see if we can manage that real quick. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. Let's make sure it's all nice and flat though. That looks a little funky, but we can make that look a little more natural, I think. The main thing will be to see if, hopefully this is not too far away from the shopping store. And we definitely have enough funds to upgrade all of our paths to the normal paths. I mainly just like to do this because they actually have the little lights on, so at nighttime the paths are illuminated, which I think looks really, really cool. And plus it kind of just melds better with the buildings because they have the normal pathing around them. Okay, so let's check our management view. Okay, it looks like everything is still within range. We'll see if the game updates itself in a little bit, though. These guys aren't gonna make it easy for me. They're all gonna hang around in there. Let's see if we can honk the horn at them and encourage them to move along. This would be one of those things where I'd love to have like an avoidance beacon like from Operation Genesis, or a lure of some sort, and I just make sure that they just weren't, they'd never wanted to be in here. It seems to be working. Well, look at that. I've never tried this before, and it worked immediately. There's a fun tip for you. Alright, here's our two fully genome-ified, because that's a word, Triceratops. Okay, we got both of them. Just go a little more. We need to replace Krampus, obviously, because I forgot about that. And we will also get going on our first Dilophosaurus.
I don't know how you do it, but do it, you did. Job well done.
As you can see, I have the stress inhibitor researched already, thankfully. And we'll also give you a brain aging. So... and let's apply success 2.0 just to make sure it doesn't fail. And I'm pretty sure we also have hatchery capacity. So let's have another Dilophosaurus. Okay, let's go ahead and complete our nifty little square of utilities while we have a contract for the Storm Defense Station. As you can see, this very tidily covers all of our buildings, which just makes me so happy. So it won't completely protect them, and if a tornado hits them, we're still out of luck, but we'll be in good shape otherwise. And you know what, while we're on that topic, well, let's have another one right here. This seems like a pretty nice spot for one.
I would say thanks. In fact, I'm going to say thanks. Have I done it yet? It feels like I have.
So right now we only have one carnivore feeder in here and one source of water, so let's prepare for our
Here's an opportunity that you have to see.
Dilophosauruses, because they're going to need more room. Otherwise, they're going to be in constant panic.
I know you've heard the term photo op. Well, this contract is exactly that. But instead of a photo opportunity, it's a photo operation for the entertainment division. So, start taking them snaps.
That one was pretty lame, Isaac. Not gonna lie. Let's make this a neat little sandy area in the middle. Alright, let's grab another contract real quick.
I think you're up to tackling this contract. At least look it over.
Maybe. Alright, let's wait to release them until we have the enclosure built the way we want. It's like the moment I try to do something creative, it's like, here's a disease for you. Alright, we'll put in another carnivore feeder right over here. Actually, you know, we'll put the goat feeder here because we want, ideally we want the feeders to be in range of the viewing galleries. So here, we'll just get rid of this one, and we'll put one of them, put one right in the middle, because why not? Oh, that looks ugly. I guess we're not doing that sand idea. Put the sand somewhere else. The disease has spread already.
In range of the acid. Contact made. Dart has missed.
Oh, dang it. I'm pretty sure it's the thing that only Ceratosaurus can get, so just finish that up for me, please. Great, now it won't let me get rid of the sand because that's annoying. I'm just wasting money but rebuilding feeders to make the exhibits somewhat visually appealing at this point. Alright, we're gonna try that out for now and see how that works. We'll have to see if there's enough forest in here to make Dilophosaurus happy. Probably isn't. Let's see if we can even manage a Edmontosaurus with the 105 lifespan.
This dinosaur The Dilophosaurus lacks front-facing binocular eyes.
Okay, it looks like there is enough
Almost
forest
every
for
predator.
her, so that is
instead,
always
they hunted
nice.
by scent. And now, many predators rely on that sense as well.
I always find it odd. I just think it's silly that Cabot is the one that gives you the little mini bio on all the dinosaurs when he's like clearly has no idea what's going on. Alright, so they are all in their enclosures. Let's see if we can get Edmontosaurus to a 105 lifespan. Alright, we can pretty easily,
The Hammond
so...
Foundation is increasing its cut. And it will be expecting you to maintain this fee moving forward.
Alright, while we're waiting on Sinoceratops to get to 100, let's get another Triceratops and another Chungkingosaurus.
Okay, that was impressive.
Alright, we got some of our dinosaurs ready, so let's release Edmontosaurus and Chungkingosaurus first, since they'll be in the same enclosure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you.
That's what I like about you. You get results.
Okay, I'm pretty sure those two fossils will finish up Sinoceratops, so we can start going for...
You complete them, everybody wins.
Honestly, I think
So how about we rack up another win, huh?
we could do Baryonyx or Iguanodon next.
Let me tell you something that I myself have heard many times before. I don't know how you did it, just that you did. So thanks.
We'll go with Iguanodon for now, just because my layout for the park
I'll keep this
involves
brief. There's a new contract.
Baryonyx on the other half of the island, which we're further away from constructing. Alright, head on in there, buddy. There you go. And Triceratops. Alright, we've got our Sinoceratopses in the incubator. Let's take a moment to upgrade our fences for the carnivores, just as a backup. There have been times when the tornado has been really long, and the small carnivores, even at 60% comfort, have tried to escape. So having some level of security has always just made me feel a little better about that. Alright, hopefully that finishes up Corythosaurus, because we're going to start focusing on Baryonyx and Iguanodon. Got some cosmetics being researched in the lab. And it looks like we can hire some more staff, so that's always exciting.
You stayed on task and accomplished the objectives of that contract. For that, you have my thanks.
Just making sure real quick. Yeah, these should change back to... Alright, it looks like everything's still fine. That viewing gallery is not too far away.
Always
At least
impressive.
for right now it isn't. I don't know how... That's something that's always confused me, is sometimes it's close enough and other times it's not close enough, and I'm just kind of lost. I always like to make it so that the water and the feeders are not too close together. That's one of the things that does get a little frustrating with challenge mode, is you're trying to balance a neat looking park with not taking forever and spending too much money. So it's always kind of a neat balancing act. Let's put a couple of, or let's put a rock or something over here to kind of block the view from the carnivores. Not that Triceratops would be afraid of them or anything. Oh, this is obstructed, so I guess they're just gonna have to, I mean, this one doesn't seem too bothered by them, so... Alright, did we just finish Chungkingosaurus, or are we at 99%?
The science division is a little stronger because of you. A little.
Okay, cool. It's 100% done. And let's release Sinoceratops. So this is going to be 4 new species in 1 episode. No big deal. I'm not quite sure if that's going to get us to 2 stars or not.
A little unexpected, but I'm sure you'll rise to the challenge.
This Sinoceratops should prove interesting.
Probably the most lackluster comment in the whole game, Cabot. Thank you. We've got to put something over here to block a little bit, just to... There we go. Put a rock down here or something. Feeder's too close. How about now? There we go. Just something. Okay, head on in there, friendo. And now we're gonna get going on... Actually, I should make sure that, okay, their social is fine. I need to make these dispense more often, because there's way more dinosaurs in here now. And now we're gonna get going on more Dilophosaurus. Okay, yeah, we definitely need, or definitely want Troodon, because like I said, whenever we unlock a new skin, I like to showcase that particular dinosaur in the park. Let's check our facility rating. Do we need another hotel? No, we're fine with that. We just need more dinosaurs. Story of Jurassic difficulty is always needing a ridiculous amount of dinosaurs. Let's go ahead and make this slightly larger. There's not really any reason for me to not have this up to here, just to have a little more room. Anytime you can have more room with this, these joint small and large carnivores, it's a good thing. Just because the small carnivores will start to panic a lot, and they won't eat or drink.
Welcome to Jurassic World. We hope you have a safe and enjoyable stay with us.
Asset being transported.
Alright, our second Struthiomimus is unfortunately passed away and is on its way off of the island to whoever knows where. Can we upgrade any of this stuff? I think I have scheduling, so I'll add that.
You've come through with a win for the entertainment division.
We're down to 5 reserve power. But I do have those power station upgrades for when that time comes.
This contract looks important and worthy of consideration.
And let's see, we're about to add 3 more Dilophosaurus, so that income per minute might actually happen, so I'll wait until then.
The way we'll be able to control them is by letting them control themselves, their natural hierarchy. That means we need more samples. This expedition can help.
It is so nice, by the way. I'm sure if any of y'all have ever done this too, it's so nice to not have to tranquilize and move every single dinosaur. And just let them run into their enclosure and then be done with it.
We are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
Every opportunity comes with risks. For now, you've done the first. That is a job well done.
Head on in there, little guy. Alright, so we're still not to 2 stars. At this point, I'm honestly just gonna try to... Well, the population is near max with these guys because of all the Struthiomimus. So let's see, we'll do a Chungkingosaurus,
But you came through with that genome. Great job.
a Sinoceratops. We'll modify this one a bit. And another Dilophosaurus. And we'll see if those 3 get us over the top.
Hello. I was wondering
The other
if you'd
neat
be
thing
interested in a new
about
contract.
not having to tranquilize and move your dinosaurs is that you get a welfare penalty every time they're tranquilized and moving around, which is annoying because you're basically constantly doing that. So not having to worry about that is another big perk. I'm gonna grab this now because we're gonna need it soon enough. Ankylosaurus with intensive repair. Ankylosaurus is gonna come in later, I think. We are very close. I think that these next 3 dinosaurs should put us over the top. Normally when they give you that contract, that means that there's currently a dinosaur doing that thing that it says, so hunting, sleeping, drinking, or whatever. But as you can see, I'm pretty sure that there was one Chungkingosaurus that was sleeping, and that's it. So those photo ones are kind of a hit or miss. When you have enough money to get rid of them and do something easier, it's probably best to just get rid of them.
We've some work you might be interested in.
That one's much easier, so... Alright, Chungkingosaurus is first. And this is kind of what I did on the Isla Tucano playthrough. I had Struthiomimuses in an enclosure, and then as they died off, I just replaced them with Stegosaurs instead of repopulating the Struthiomimus. So that's probably what I'm going to do in this enclosure also. Same thing with the Edmontosaurus. You gonna head on in there, buddy? You're gonna take your time, I guess.
You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
This is one thing that does get a little frustrating with the hatchery opening up into multiple enclosures method. Is it's like, okay, what do I do now? We could go get the Jeep again.
I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still hot.
Just honestly, what I'm probably gonna have to do. Well, I guess we'll do this first. Looks like either a Ceratosaurus or a Dilophosaurus is sick.
Visual on the asset. Asset treated.
Okay, that should finish it. Okay, the disease spread, of course. This time it's Sinoceratops, though, so it should be easier to hit. What are they sick with? This is for how early in the game we are, they need a lot of darts.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Hookworms. Okay, is that what Dilophosaurus is susceptible to? Yeah, okay, I didn't know that. Alright, well, let's release our third one.
I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate what you've done for the science division. So I guess I just did.
We don't always get offers like this.
Okay, we finally have 3 contracts that I think we can reasonably obtain. And I have 2 Dilophosaurus and a Sinoceratops incubating, which should be enough to... should be, in quotations underlined in bold, should be enough to get us to 2 stars to conclude the episode.
For you to review.
Alright, we got some more research we can do. Let's grab Chungkingosaurus. We've done Euoplocephalus a lot in the last couple of playthroughs. And I also need to start thinking of upgrading our buildings to hold more visitors, so I'll grab that one. Alright, Sinoceratops is just about done. Alright, still not there, of course. How about now? Not yet, apparently. We got like one little edge of a... Oh my god, and now there's a storm. Really? Just let me get to I would keep going, but I'm going to run out of memory space for this, so... I guess we're just gonna survive the storm, and I'm gonna have to end it there. We'll get to 2 stars, like, really quickly in the next episode, I guess. In hindsight, I probably could have started selling my Struthiomimus and replacing them with other dinosaurs. If it's not a tornado, I'll just leave the park open. Okay, of course it's another tornado. Why wouldn't it be? This is definitely how you fix things in real life, by the way. You drive in the Twister with a Jeep with no windshield. Oh my god, really? On its way out, it's like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna break your fence. Alright, not too bad, though. They're not a threat anymore. Okay, I'm about to run out of space for recording, so we will get to 2 stars very early in the next... Well, you know, let's just release this guy and see if we get it.
That contract is completed.
If we don't, then, you know, it's not like I didn't try.
You're #1 in my book.
Really? It's like... I probably just need one more species or something. I swear I didn't need this many dinosaurs to get to 2 stars on Isla Tucano, which is the same requirements as far as I know.
When things go wrong, who do they turn to?
Okay, well, what I'll probably do is in between episodes, I will get building our enclosure to put Iguanodon in, so that can be our dinosaur that gets us to 2 stars. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.